Amazing, yeah. All right, what's up there, everybody? And we're checking out the new Capcom and Marvel Classic Collection. We know that Capcom and Marvel have done a lot of amazing video games together, and we are going to check out this awesome collection that was just announced earlier today. It's going to be coming out in 2024. And let's take a look here. We're going to play through it first, and then we're going to slowly go through it and see what's going on. Ooh.
Here comes a new challenger! Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection! Arcade Classics!
Very cool. Very, very cool. Yes. You know, the craziest thing is, I mean, besides, and of course we're gonna go through everything, but what makes it for me is especially the music. The music is just for this announcement too is so good. You know, it's really really well done. It just automatically takes you to that zone, that Marvel Capcom zone. It's really good. It was really well made. This was a fantastic announcement just in general. And then, you know, of course, everything else with it, which we're going to be going through again. So let's take a look here. We're going to slowly go through this and see specifically what's going on. Some of the things that they did announce in there right away was the fact that there are going to be options for a training room, modern one button specials. We saw Akuma doing the Raging Demon there. That was really something. They're gonna have the jukebox, of course, because this is a modern, updated collection. This is gonna have rollback. The current today's standards training room is going to have hit and hurt boxes. It's going to have a special gallery. Everything is going to be online. You can quick save everything. We did see the marquee cards, and because they want to really emphasize online, there's going to be leaderboards. So that's very, very cool. All kinds of neat things, and I like that. They're grabbing all of these classic collection, and they're grouping it all together, and they're saying, okay, you know what, we can take all of our advancements that we have today, and we can utilize that and make it so that all of these games are going to basically flourish with these advancements, and then they're packaging it all together, which is very, very cool. Yeah, I think this was a very good idea. That's right. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 online, legitimately, yes. Yeah, a very, very good thing. And there's a scene for all of this. And there's a lot of players of various ages that are really into these retro games. I mean, a lot. So this is going to be a big one. So, yeah, first one since PlayStation 3, yes. Which game will be played the most? I mean, I think Marvel vs. Capcom 2 may have a really good calling, because I'm thinking what's going to happen is that people are going to get very competitive over leaderboards, and then they're going to want to branch out and do the tournament scene for that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So let's take a look here. Let's go through it again. And then of course that's it. The music's gonna take off, and it's that really cool, jazzy, exciting music, and it's tied to Marvel Capcom games, and see here. And that's the thing. So it's all about bright colors and obviously cartoon characters, right? So it's all very stylized, and then clearly, all the games are different eras and versions and everything, but with it all grouped together, it's interesting to compare and contrast, but the general gist is still very lively, cartoonesque, bright colors, and just exciting through the whole thing. There's no it's not I don't want to say it's not gritty or anything like that, but it's very upbeat. And then these scenes where the characters and everything, you pick your teams and they have their intros. I mean, they're unbelievably good considering that these are retro games. I played almost all these games in the arcades throughout the years. It was awesome to see them while in the back of the day at the bowling alleys. That's right, yeah. Oh, thank you, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Definitely awesome licensor. Yes, that's right with Disney there. I love games with bright color palettes and joy. That's right, Nintendo Switch games so much. And this is going to be on Nintendo, PlayStation, and Steam, um, as announced as of right now.
Behold, Optic Blast. Go, buddy.
So this is the one here, and you better believe a lot of competition's going to happen. And the funny thing is, you know, fantastic because of the online play, but I bet you it's the leaderboard. People are really going to be going after that leaderboard, and newer players, and I'm sure older ones too, would want a lab with the the training room to see what's going on with the hurt boxes and hit boxes. The issue would be, I have a feeling, some of the players have been playing this for so incredibly long. They already have a very good idea of, the hurt boxes, hit boxes, and everything that's going on. Newer players or people that are testing things out would want to see that. But the older players, man, I bet you they're just going to say, you know what, we just want to play against each other and get straight to the action, and especially see how many points they can get on that leaderboard, Uh, at the there was an ice cream parlor. It's still there, and they had a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 machine, and I remember I put money in it twice, and it was too advanced for me. I couldn't figure out what was going on, but it was a very very neat machine. I just remember it being very lively and uh lively, and just the graphics were amazing. The graphics were very very good. I would definitely say you would want to have an idea of all the characters, yes, to be able to play them. Yeah. Yeah. Um Fightcade, I'm sure people will still be going back and forth on Fightcade, but with something like this, it's going to have its own it's going to what it's doing is creating a little bit of its own community. So you can play the game in both areas. You can play it in Fightcade, you can play it on here. But if you want to play online in here, then that's where they can have the leaderboard and everything all going. It would not be the same on Fightcade because they're two separate entities. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 team, it'd probably be like Spider Man, Storm, and um, Spider Man, Storm, and maybe Sentinel. I still remember the story about the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 machine at Chinatown Fair. It said, "Oh, play the game at your own risk." Sentinel. Yeah, he's right there. Whoops, where's my mouse? Sentinel. And then Spider Man isn't on here, but Spider Man is in there. Storm's there. Yeah. Mine is Mega Man, War Machine, Cyclops, or Captain America. Um, didn't Captain America and Marvel vs. Capcom 3 at one point almost have an infinite with throwing his shield? Do you remember that? People were really, really, really trying to time that because you could get the constant juggle. I remember. I don't remember if it was the first one or Ultimate, but I remember there was a big damage thing Captain America could do, and then Zero if he got you in the corner, and then he activated. He could do this like charge thing. Oh, I remember that. I remember that. These games were always this any of the versus ones were pretty for me it was harder for me to do. Yeah, but I love watching them though. I love watching them. Ryu Gambit Wolverine, yeah. It might have been vanilla, yeah, yeah. I remember seeing that. Then you'd see the disc just going, bam, bam, and then the person going, whoa. They were just going like this back and forth. Go, oh my god, he's gonna juggle everybody out. Zero was basically MSP wrapped in one package. He was Mega Man, right? Was he Mega Man? Solid? MSP? MSP. Had the DHC glitch. I don't know. Oh, Magneto Storm Cyclock. Oh, right. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, he enveloped all of them. But it's nice that it's convenient that they have it all together like that. I think it's very cool. Part of me is thinking that in Street Fighter 6, how they have that retro section, that retro arcade cab section, and there's leaderboards in there. Part of me is thinking that some of those like little leaderboards and stuff like that for the certain games that rotate in there is also a tester for some of the things for things like this, collections like this. To see if people would utilize it and how they would deal with it, how long they're on there, things like that. Yeah. Oh, reset the damage scaling. That's interesting. Huh. Well, let's keep going through here. And that's the funny thing too. Even back then, the graphics were good. And even by today's standards, I mean obviously they're a little grainy and everything, but they still hold up. Nick Fury. That's very handy. Jukebox, you can put on whatever you like. Development photos, tester art. Modern training mode. There's all of the hit and hurt boxes there. And the stats. And the buttons. One button specials. Oh my lord, here we go. Oh, look at Blanca in the background. Huh. What? That's a bad day for Dan. This is very handy. So they have quick saves and everything. If something happens, you have to up and go. You can just save it real quick and then just head back. Oh, yeah, and I guess, of course, if you die, then you can just come right back. And then, of course, if you had the arcade cabs, they would have these on, sometimes it was on the border, and sometimes it was right above where the controls were and everything. The arcade controls. And look at here. We were just talking about this. Light, middle, and heavy. Short, strong, fierce. They have all the different names of everything there. Jab, strong, fierce, light, forward, roundhouse. Heavy. Yeah, they had heavy in there. Yeah, it was right. Somebody had posted that the other day. Right there, heavy, heavy.
Here comes a new challenger.
Yeah, you can make lobbies with your friends. So, ooh, missed it. Casual match, ranked matches, custom, ranked leaderboard, high score challenge leaderboard. Yeah, so these are the things here. These are the things people are really going to be going for. That's very cool. Oh, one button specials. I know, right? How exciting. Yeah, exactly. Like, boop. Marquee cards are the coolest thing. I know. That was a really nice touch. That was a really good idea. You want to know because they're thinking, you know what? Basically, they're bringing you a collection of arcade games. It's a collection of arcade machines. And they're saying, you know what? Here's all of these machines as if you're walking around in between them all, but you're not. It's right here in front of us. And the key is that we don't have access to, what the side art used to be or the art around, the screen and everything. So they're bringing that back. So that right there, I mean, for new people, that's just going to look cool and be new and interesting. But to the people that have been around these machines and have the nostalgia of them and everything, they're going to remember that. That's going to bring back some big memories there. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate the cheers. Very nice. Yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection.
Very nice.
Classics.
So why is this so unbelievably important? I mean, and clearly we know that the retro games are doing very well. Third Strike is doing phenomenally at Evo. They're having phenomenal numbers. They're having such good numbers that they're going to have to create more units and get more units going for people to compete on to keep everything running at a timely fashion at Evo. That's how many people are competing at Evo and Third Strike. Super Turbo's doing very well. There's a very strong Super Turbo scene, right? The other classic games, uh, uh, Marvel vs. SNK 2, very strong scene. Alpha 3, strong, doing well. there's a lot of games that are doing very well that are considered older games, side games, retro games. This is a very nice, concise, and attractive grouping of classic games that are all the same genre. They're all Marvel vs. Capcom, and they're all together in a really nice package, right? But what makes it even more special about all of that? Well, number one, it's updated. Okay, we have all the updated, all the bells and whistles, everything that basically Street Fighter 6 has in 2024 is available to do in here, generally speaking, right? For these games that are, you know, 15 to 20 years old, right? What makes it really interesting is the fact that the way that this is being advertised and packaged and produced, and considering that Marvel is not its own independent company anymore, it is now a part of Disney. Disney's going to be keeping an eye on this, and they're going to say, "Wow, okay, let's take a look at this. Here are our characters, and this is in a very, lively, fun, attractive grouping." And they're going to be checking out the sales, they're going to be checking out the marketing, they're going to be checking out how this was developed and laid out, how you go through it and everything in it. And they're going to be seeing how it's going to be utilized and people, playing it and talking about it and everything else. And I think if there's anything that could sell a possible company, we would like to collaborate with you and your license on a new game, which could be Marvel vs. Capcom 4. This is, I would say, the best way to go. Because you're grabbing your history of all the games that you've done to do this, and you're saying, look, here it is in a beautiful gift box. And it's all laid out like a library. And, you have your art and your music in there. And then you have all of your special brand new online room enhancements. You have all your leaderboards and ranked matches. And you better believe they're going to be saying, new people are going to be coming in, and we're going to be getting them into the retro scene and going to the offline tournaments and things like that. And then they're going to grab all of that and they're going to say, look at the people that are interested in all of this and the hype that it's bringing. And I think it'll definitely catch their interest, and then they'll say, you know what, and they're really going to think about a collaboration in the future, is what I think. Good arcade cabinet art. I'm going to have to reconvert one of my leverless boxes to a stick. Yeah, absolutely, a stick for this one. I loved SNK 2. Yes, absolutely. Yes. There's a lot of people. It's a very, very popular game. People are still really good at that game. Cookie and Dr. B, and it's a big deal. A very big deal. Yeah. So I think this is a fantastic step in the right direction. And, from a marketing standpoint, if Disney's going to be looking at this, they're going to be watching very closely. And then in general, for the rest of us, this looks like a great product, and something that people would really be interested in. Yeah. Zangief, Sagat, and Hibiki. That's right, Dan. So this is a very good thing. Very, very promising. It's coming through sometime in 2024, and they have right here PS4, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. Very nice. Yeah, see right there, bam, 2024 Marvel. So they are involved. They are involved. Very nice. Good for them. Good for them. See, there's Bison. Bison and Doom are the ones facing off here. Very nice. Very nice. Thanos and Akuma. Woo! That's really saying something there. That's really saying something. Well, I guess that would be it then. That would make sense. Thanos, well, he has the gauntlet, so yeah, it's Power Stone. So strongest in the universe with that gauntlet, and then you have Akuma, who's just strongest in Street Fighter. Very good. Very good. You got Cyclops and Ryu here. Very nice. Yeah, very, very cool. Very cool. Venom and Zangief. That's interesting also. Huh. Yeah, that's something. Captain Commando. Uh, Captain America. Very nice. Mega Man and Iron Man there. Yeah. Huh. Very cool. Bison's grin is so menacing. I know. He's all about it. He's always all about it with that. Someone's trying to be a god and someone's trying to be a demon. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very good. Well, good things to come. Good things to come. And I would really have to say, I would think that for some of the players that had maybe thought, you know what, I had played this in the past, maybe I'll get back into it again. I bet you we're going to see an uptick in classic players, and then obviously new ones. But yeah, an uptick in classic players there. Happy to see Mega Man in a fighting game as a kid dropped all the credits. Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom machine. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's nice that they're doing that. It's nice that they're doing that. It's not just all digital there. Very neat. Lots of good things to look forward to with this. Yeah, lots of very, very, very good things to look forward to. Big day, because they released a lot of the Bison information today also. So